So, I had technical difficulties during the stream. Primarily because, well, one of my moms just decided not to spawn. But anywho, got a lot done during the stream. Primarily one of them being the house behind me. But anywho, time to get back on business because now I actually added something that definitely does work. Even though because it doesn't rely on the spawn rolls, it applies on the player. So there's actually going to be content for today. And he is going to require one of the most useless items in the game to actually spawn him in. Which we'll finally could use, honestly. But yet, we need to go on a mining trip again. Because we do not have any of the necessary materials to spawn him in. Because he is a mob that is spawned in by the player summoning him. I'll take a golden apple just in case. So, what does this mean from mobs being able to spawn in naturally? Because of course I cannot have it easy going for that long, right? Well, one of the main issues when it comes to spawning in mobs is that the spawn rules only cater to those with a mob spawner. At least that is what is guaranteed, anyway. It doesn't really mention within the within Bedrock.dev, which is the main website that I actually use to research this video, or to make my mobs, actually. Of course, this stuff is in development, so of course we're going to have little hiccups along the way, the stream being one of them. So what does this mean? Are we just not going to have any hostile mobs spawning naturally to give me a hard time? No. In fact, there will be something... I'll be adding something that would definitely allow them to spawn it, which would mean natural generation and block and chunk generation. So what does this mean? That means I have to add in my own structures, make them spawn naturally with the spawner of the enemy, which is the mob. So yeah, I'm still able to add these mobs in as hostiles. But the problem is that I need to learn how to add these structures in and all of that. But yeah, this requires chunk generation, which means I could probably add in my own biomes, which of course will have their own spawn rules. Possibly. I haven't really looked into this matter yet, but yet I will be researching this so we can finally have some real difficulty. Especially since I'm going to be adding... Especially because the mob that we're going to be trying to get today is... Well, he's going to be a special case which will allow us to spawn in bosses, which I plan to either be as strong as or stronger than the Warden. So this will be fun. I need sticks. Then I'm going to need my crafting table. 2 pickaxes. And we'll take... I guess some more swords. Guess that'll do. Now, where is it? It's right here. Now then, coal. Actually, I have plenty enough. Let's make this all into sticks. That should be enough. So away we go. We will need a lot of this. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Right. First there's the witch. Okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is I have access to a bunch of golden apples. Bad news, the deep dark. Why can't I find a geode? I found one of the hardest structures to spawn, but yet I cannot find a geode that spawns practically everywhere. Hey, there we go. Which one is a spider spawner? It's actually really good. The irony. That could have been adorable. Uh, most unlikeliest of places. Huh. As a result of that trip, we got 4 amethyst. Well, I guess this will be an okay-ish amount. Like, we don't have to trade with them all at once, so we should be good on that front. So anyway, let's start making the new content. Energized amethyst shards. We're gonna need a lot of these because we need to do is to create this, the summoning totem. Which of course will require 1 redstone dust, 2 energized amethyst shards, and 4 jars of contained spirits. And of course, one plank of our choosing. So, where do we get these? Well, for that, we need to go to the nether. Hold on. Sticks. Yeah, that just sticks too. So, how do we get a jar of contained spirits? Well, we need to go to the nether, as I mentioned, and we're also going to need this thing, which we already have. We also need sand, snad. I don't want to make such a mess, especially on the okay. So we just smelt some glass. Then I guess right here would be a good spot, if any. And do a little this right here, just so we could see him. It's this chest. Alright. First let's slate. And now we need some that, and create some empty glass jars. Only 2 of them for now, but yeah, that's fine. Fortunately, we know where there's some easy to access obsidian. Easy enough. Alright, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have enough. Oh my god, I forgot a lighter. Yeah, the fire charge will do. Hopefully we spawn in a soul sand valley, because that's where we need to be. Yeah, soul sand valley. Manifest my destiny. No boots. It's fine. I'm not going to look at 2 stacks of these. Satisfied. What the heck? Alright. Alright, first of all, get out of here. And jar of soul sand. Gosh. Took that. I'm gonna go get more sand. Adequate. No. Alright. That in there, and take that out. A jar of contained spirits. Looks really nice. Look at that. Okay. Which one? Here, F1. All right. Look at that. Now then, of course, you probably already know the drill. You gotta get your glass, turn that into glass panes, you get 16, and then from that 16 you receive 2 empty jars. From there, you go over and add your soul soil into your empty glass jars, and then you create a jar of soul soil. And from that, you put it in a blast furnace, and as soon as it's done cooking, you get a jar of contained spirits. Straightforward, straightforward. Get your energized amethyst shards. Then that's done. Then you finally get your summoning totem. And you then place him down. Ah. There you are. Now then you probably can't see all of them because well, let me give you guys a better look. There he is. Him in all of his glory. Of course, from what you might be assuming is that, hey, that's overpowered, you're able to get yourself some traits like enchanted golden apples and all that stuff, but yeah, as I mentioned, this, right now, it's probably tame at the moment, but yeah, pretty soon I'm going to be adding mobs that, especially boss mobs, that are going to be getting this guy right here, that are probably stronger or just as strong as the Warden, most likely stronger actually, but right now is the prepping phase, and don't look at that. Give me that. As I said, right now is the prepping phase. So, so of course I gotta get ready. So that means I gotta stockpile everything, all this kind of stuff. But yet, yeah. So what kind of stuff does he sell you? He sells you food-related items like golden cookies, notch apples, regular golden apples, and of course this new item, a potion of Vile. A potion of Vile, of course, which I will not show you right now, but the potion of Vile will give you, when you drink it, it gives you bad omens. So you have bad omen at the ready whenever you want it. But either way, no matter how you make it, this guy is actually not overpowered. Because he does not restock his traits. So that means that as soon as I'm done trading with him, that means I gotta kill him, and then after that I have to repeat the cycle, do everything like get the jar of contained souls, gotta get energized amethyst shards, all that. So it's not your one-stop villager. It's not like in a villager trading hall to where you have infinite villagers that restock every single time. He's just a one-time use. You get his traits, you kill him, and then you work over to get another totem, or a summoning totem, spawn him back in, and then he gets new traits. And yet you're not guaranteed to get every single one, because of course all of it is randomized. But yet, as time goes on, I'm going to add more traits to him. So of course you're not going to probably get as much, probably get enchanted golden apples that often. But yeah. So how fast does he get rid of his traits? One use. It takes one use. Well, for specific traits, the first slot is always only once. Cash that in. I believe this is also once. Cash that in. This is cashed twice. But of course, I'm not going to show that one because, of course, when I eventually hand it off to you for when it's fully released, you get to witness whatever lore that is in stock for you. So this, it's going to tempt you. It's going to loom over you in this video. Are you going to get it? No. No, you're not. So I'm not able to take out his traits. Actually, you know what? I don't need a potion of Vile. Not at the present moment now, so you're dead. And give me the new content. Yes. So, of course, you're probably not going to get everything the exact same. Everything does change. But yet, sometimes you may get special equipment that you won't get anywhere else. For this item in particular, it was actually going to be showed during stream. But yet, of course, the mob that actually gives you it did not show up. He couldn't spawn. I couldn't understand why. The spawn rules are kind of finicky, but for what I did witness, and for what I noticed that does work, they only spawn once you have a mob spawner. So, from now on, I'm going to have to add a mob, I'm going to have to add a structure for that mob and its spawner. So I'm gonna go stockpile everything off camera, and hopefully I'm going to get enough of these jars, because of course you're not just going to only be able to use jars to get your jar of soil and your jar contains spirits. No, these jars will be used for something else, food items that will be coming in the present future, but yet as of now, even if I did add them in, I won't be able to show you. So I guess that's it for today. We went to the Nether, we went mining, found some amethyst shards, created created items from the new content added this lovely fellow, and well, we're preparing for what has yet to come, and hopefully it comes when I'm ready. So thank you all for watching. Have a lovely day.